Hello. Today I'm spending 100 days in Minecraft Doom. This Minecraft Doom mod has a leveling system that allows you to get better as you progress. The leveling system was brutal, but I continue playing the mod. It also features, of course, demons, but they're in the nether, waiting for someone like me. Let's go ahead and begin our journey. On day 1, I was lucky enough to spawn not only near a village, but a jungle as well. After playing for a few minutes, I looked at the leveling system and I was quite surprised at how detailed it was. Mining, combat, smithing, you name it, there's a progression level for it. Unfortunately, it was going to take a while to level up my mining skills, so I had to deal with the wooden pickaxe for now. On day 2, as I was mining, I learned that mining coal blocks gives me extra XP, so I took advantage of that. On day 5, I made a wheat farm for when I breed mobs for meat. On day 7, as I was entering this cave, I was attacked by zombies and skeletons. This is where I learned about the endurance leveling system. In order to increase endurance, I must take damage. More endurance equals better armor. On day 8, I found a giant nether portal. Since I didn't have enough good gear, I decided to wait to go inside. On day 9, towards the end of the day, in order to quadruple my endurance points, I went to the tallest building and jumped off repeatedly. On day 13, after mining repeatedly the same stone and coal blocks, I finally leveled up my mining skills to use the stone pickaxe. Unfortunately, I still had to wait to mine iron ore though. On day 14, I increased my endurance and combat skills by fighting mobs inside this cave. On days 15 through 22, I was building up my mining skills, my wood cutting skills, my endurance, my combat skills, and other skills. I also finished up building my other wheat farm. On day 23, I found a broken nether portal, and as I was gazing at the lava blocks, I hatched an idea. Why not build endurance from standing on top of the lava blocks? I did this and gained a good amount of endurance. On days 24 through 26, I repeated this process while also taking damage from previous methods. It sucked that these were the ways to build endurance, but I was willing to do it. On day 30, I mustered the courage to enter the giant portal. I had all the gear I needed and was ready to face off any threats on the other side. After entering the portal, I saw there were no enemies in sight. I continued to mine, but found no opening. So I left and was going to return the next day. On day 31, I continued to do what I did the previous day, and that was mine. I found an opening, but it led to nowhere. So I turned around to head back, but as I was heading back, I saw a winged beast. It then began shooting fireballs at me. I blocked its attack, then left the area. Feeling like a wuss, I returned for round 2, and I ended up leaving again, but this time, it came with me. After a few hits, I killed it and it dropped this orange orb. This orange orb is used to craft doom weapons, so I was going to need a lot more. On day 34, I wanted to spawn into a better part of the nether, so I built a nether portal a ways off from the village. On day 35, I finished up the nether portal and entered it to see what part of the nether I would be in. As I walked out of the portal, I was in another part of the nether, but as I was cautiously looking around, I saw a bullet come near me. I got closer to look and saw a bunch of demons, so I panicked and went back to the overworld. I then went back a third time, but panicked immediately and went to leave, but I couldn't, so I died. I wanted this to be a I survived Minecraft Doom hardcore, but this moment ruined all my progress. But that wasn't going to stop me completing the 100 days journey. On day 36, I went back and gathered my gear and went into the nether again. As I went looking around, I saw a red demon, and it saw me, and released multiple demons from its body, including one with a flying head. I ended up taking damage from the creature and the lava, then I died. On day 48, I wanted to test how much endurance I would get from standing in lava, and I gained over 100 points in endurance. As I went back to test it again, my dumbass thought I had full health, but I only had a few hearts left, so when I jumped in, I died. Not only did I die, but I lost a lot of my inventory. On day 51, I fought hordes of mobs during the night to build up my combat skills. I fought this spider who took 7 of my hearts, and then this one creeper who came out of nowhere and almost killed me. On day 63, I went back into the nether that I was in when I first went inside the nether and mined straight till I found an opening. I found an opening after mining for a while, and as I was moving forward, I was attacked by these demons. I went inside the tunnel I made to recuperate, then one demon began chasing me. So I put up my shield, blocked his fire attempts, and slayed the demon and his other friend. On day 66, I started my day slaying demons. As I was moving forward, these demons in the distance began shooting bullets at me, and every time I tried to move forward, the bullets would push me back. I decided to leave after this, but as I was leaving, I knew I needed to get a gun. But how? On day 72, I made a big oopsie. So it all started when I was attacked by these zombies, right? But they came out of nowhere. I began backing up, then I tried running away, but I accidentally fell down. I tried to run away again, but my only escape was to jump down. And once I did this, I lost a good amount of health. And on top of that, there were more mobs chasing me. After a while thinking, I decided to build blocks under me to get to the surface where I could leave the cave, and I did just that. On day 84, after leveling up my combat skills, I could finally get a gun, and I crafted the easiest gun I could get, the pistol. On day 86, I tested out the pistol and I was slaying demons way more than when I was using my sword and pickaxe. There was this one demon though that was giving me trouble. I didn't get a look at it, but one thing I do know is that it did a lot of damage. So I ended up leaving the nether. On day 87, I bought the chain gun, which is an upgrade from the pistol, being that it's automatic. I went to the nether and used the gun on all kinds of demons. On day 89, I was down in the nether doing as I always do. I stopped to shoot these demons from a distance when I was attacked by this gray demon. After I killed it, I thought all was good until I was suddenly engulfed in flames. I tried to think fast and leave the area, but the next thing I knew, I was dead. Luckily, I had extra iron at my base, so I made iron armor and was planning on getting my items I lost the next day. On day 90, I went back into the nether and killed the first wave of demons outside my tunnel. Then, I fought another wave of demons from a distance. They weren't really that much of a challenge. After this, I was happy to see my gear right where I died. On day 92, I crafted the plasma gun, which I thought was going to be a pretty cool gun, but as I tested it out in the nether, it really wasn't all that good. As I was leaving, I got into a tussle with the demon who was kicking my butt. So I left, but it turns out the demon went into the portal with me and killed me on the other side. From days 93 through 95, I just killed demons and tried to rank up my combat and endurance skills as much as possible. On day 96, I got into a fight with the Enderman because I thought I could easily beat it with my guns. I took a few shots at him and I realized that this was a bad mistake. So it turns out that the Enderman can dodge bullets, and that he did, and then he killed me. I learned my lesson and decided not to mess with him ever again. I could talk about days 97 through 100, but I didn't do anything exciting, so we're going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed the video. This mod's progression system is brutal, and it takes a lot of time, maybe 200 days to fully rank up, but hey, I spent 100 days. I tried hardcore and I failed, but hey, we still stuck in there. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for more 100 days, and goodbye.